Jasper examined the teapot with the suspicion usually reserved for malfunctioning microwaves and tax audits. It was ceramic, pink, and bore the inscription, "World's #1 Aunt." He was neither an aunt nor particularly world-class, but it was half price and oddly warm to the touch. Frankly, after being ghosted by a hiring algorithm and his toaster in the same week, Jasper figured universal power couldn't make things worse. In his living room, he gave the teapot a polish. The air fizzed. A humanoid entity exploded into existence in a shimmer of static, dressed in a blazer made entirely of television screens, each one looping a different intergalactic court show. "About time," the entity grumbled, brushing off a zap of residual static. "Zephyr. Genie, technically. Though I prefer Wish Facilitator. More modern." Jasper blinked. Genie? Like lamps and riddles and ironic punishments? Zephyr raised an eyebrow made of digital interference. "We've updated. No lamps, no riddles, just 3 wishes. No love, no resurrection. Everything else is negotiable." "Anything at all?" Jasper asked, more hopeful than cautious. Zephyr folded their arms. "Yes, you cosmic nuisance." Jasper smiled like a man who had just been handed the cheat codes to existence. "Okay, first wish. Squirrels." Zephyr sighed. "This is going to be a long eternity. I want a squad, 10 squirrels, covert ops, tactical microgear, highly intelligent, utterly loyal, invulnerable, and aligned to my every whim." Zephyr snapped. 10 squirrels poofed into his apartment like they'd just repelled through quantum air vents. One swept the area with a scanner no bigger than a fingernail. "Strategic acorn reserves. Nil," it reported crisply. Another saluted. "Acorn Commander." Jasper beamed. "Now this is problem-solving." Zephyr muttered. "The universe deserves this, I suppose." Jasper paced like a man orchestrating a heist or planning brunch with minor gods. "Second wish. I want a starship. Indestructible. Walnut-sized when idle. Expands into a stealth-capable cosmic vessel. Intuitive controls. Loyal AI. Cheeky, but competent." Zephyr raised an eyebrow and tossed him a walnut. Jasper flicked it onto the floor. The air buckled. With a deep, melodic whoomph, a sleek starship unfolded like a metal orchid blooming in reverse. The squirrels swarmed aboard, one tapping the command console with eerie confidence. The ship's AI spoke in a voice of velvet sarcasm. "Captain, course plotted for the most diplomatically inconvenient party in this quadrant." Jasper grinned. "Perfect." Zephyr looked half impressed, half resigned. "This'll end in paperwork." "Final wish," Jasper said, leaning on the ramp. "I want charisma, cosmic level, irresistibly persuasive, no side effects, full instinctive control. Basically, a walking intergalactic press release." Zephyr narrowed their eyes. "You've really thought this through." "I had a long bus ride and absolutely no social life." With a snap, Jasper glowed faintly, like a nightlight that had just heard a good idea. The squirrels turned in unison and snapped to attention. It was oddly heartwarming, if mildly terrifying. Zephyr tilted their head. "You've weaponized charm, not bad." Jasper pocketed the walnut. "Galaxy, meet your new VIP." The ship's AI chimed. "Captain, destination confirmed, nearest supernova rave. Estimated vibe, immaculate." Jasper turned to the teapot. "You coming?" Zephyr was already halfway gone, dissolving into static and porcelain. "I'd warn the cosmos," they said, "but it's too late." The ramp hissed shut. Jasper gave his squirrel squad a nod. "Helmets on. We've got diplomatic incidents to cause and appetizers to confiscate." The ship hummed, lights flickering like it was holding in laughter. Then it vanished in a blur of warped gravity and unapologetic confidence. Elsewhere, 5 planets over, give or take a black hole, a dusty shop bell jingled. A ceramic teapot shimmered into existence on a shelf between a lava lamp and something aggressively labeled authentic Martian wind chimes. A shopper reached for the teapot. It sparked. Inside, Zephyr sighed and muttered, "Again?" Then the static began to build.